Facebook. Good morning, world. This is Flame Monroe, and it's coffee time, coffee time, coffee time. See, I got my coffee. I'm home. I hope you all are doing well, wherever you are this in this AM, because it's like 11:40 here in California. I want to come to you guys today to talk about mental illness versus fucking with my high. That's what we're going to call today's topic. Because there's a lot of mental illness going on in the world as opposed to fucking with my high. When I say fucking with my high, I was looking at the news and looking at that boy, Laquan McDonald, may he rest in peace, where the Officer Van Dyke shot him 16 times in Chicago. Because, I think it's a rite of privilege or a rite of passage for some young boys to be raised to think that when they get grown, the only way that they become a man is if you go kill a black person. I'm saying that not for all white people, so please don't take this offensively. If you do, I don't give a fuck. But not for all of them, but a lot of them, because, that's what they think. Because that's the way they were raised. Because racism is definitely taught. It's not bred in you. You're not born with racism. I've learned that from my experience raising my own children, living in communities where we are four of us in the whole school, as opposed, or two of us in the whole neighborhood. So I understand that. But that boy was not messing with that police officer. That boy was high. I believe that boy was high. Walking away because he didn't want that police officer fucking with his high. He had just spent his last $10 or $15 on getting his high, and the police officer fucking with him. And when you high, you don't want nobody fucking with your high. If I had me a gummy, I don't even want my kids to talk to me. Leave me alone. I am space cadet in the zone, floating with the astronauts. So it's sad that they had to do that. And then they only get this bastard second degree murder, which means he can get in excess of probably less as 3 years in jail, which is sad. It's really sad. But mental illness, yeah, let's talk about mental illness, Kanye West. Now that's the mental illness shit. Y'all want to make America great again? Get rid of that bitch. Maybe next time he'll stand in front of a truck and it'll take him out instead of a car. Because that motherfucker is good at three kinds of crazy. Y'all can have Kanye West with his crazy ass. He can got a hold to some of that Illuminati Kardashian coochie, and it made him more crazy than he was. But Kanye West, we see you. We know who you are. All this shit you trying to do up under Donald Trump and the script, and you want to abolish the 13th Amendment and do away with slavery, and you thought that slavery was a choice. Nigga, you a fool. Let me tell you how foolish you are. The guilt is eating your ass up that you killed your mama. Yeah, I said that. You killed your mama because the doctor told your mama not to have a surgery. And you gave your mama the money for the surgery. So I guess the guilt is eating you up that your mama died on the operating table. Nigga, that ain't our fault. It's not your fault either, but if you want to carry that guilt and take that blame for it, we gonna ride with you, because nigga, you nuts. Yeah, Kardashian ain't made you crazy. Taylor Swift ain't made you crazy. Beyonce and Jay-Z ain't made you crazy. Nigga, mental illness is real. It's institutionalized inside your constitution. It's in your DNA. I don't know if the mama was screwball or the daddy, but I tell you what, the daddy got ghosts, so that says a lot for you. Yeah, so that guilt shit that you having on you, that effect that it's having on you because your mom died, that was her choice to have the surgery and your choice to give the money. Yeah, the doctor told her no. You can't go against the doctor. And your mom was a doctor. And nigga, you was out here on doing the most, talking about you riding with Donald Trump. Nigga, you the Django. If you ever seen the movie Django, you Steven in Django. You the house nigga that was setting up all the other black folks. You that one that would go out in the fields when they couldn't find us because we're ingenious people. When they couldn't find us in Africa and we was hiding good and they couldn't track us down, that the white folks gave you a chicken and told you to tell them where we were. They came and got us, took back their chicken and took your dumb ass with them. Man, I'm telling you all, ladies and gentlemen, rest in peace, Laquan McDonald. If you have black sons or daughters at this point in time, teach your daughters how to be respectful, adhere to the police when you put in a situation. And my children are very verbal and vocal like their dad. But when they're in a situation, I tell them don't say anything. Thank God we don't live in those kind of situations. And that's not to say that it couldn't happen where we're at, because it can happen at any given time. But I really have tried to dodge a bullet by keeping my children in a place or in an environment, in a society where we really don't even experience that. And I know that anything can happen at any given time, but I promise you I'm trying real hard to dodge as many bullets as I can, literally. So, yep, that was my coffee time for today. Kanye West, it's your fault, boo. It's your fault. You want somebody to blame? Blame yourself. Stop blaming us. Stop blaming other black people. Stop blaming this person or this society or this. Nigga, it's your fault. You did the shit. You paid for the surgery and your mama died. Deal with it. If that sounds cruel and harsh, ladies and gentlemen, he's cruel and harsh. Because if Kanye West had his way, a lot of us will be taken back to the H800s. I ain't going back, nigga. I'm here. In my pretty dresses. Doing my drag shows and telling my jokes. Yep, I'm not here to ruffle fellas, and I'm not here to please everyone. So you might not like the way I said it, but you get the gist of what I'm saying. Let me drink my good coffee, set it in my window, because I am upset today looking at this news. Y'all already let Kavanaugh get up in, which has just told all women in the country to kiss their dick in the face. It is real sad what's going on. But until we come together as a people, a community, a whole country, and utilize our right to vote, not just register, but to vote, we might be put back in this pickle for another 4 years. Let's make Congress blue. Let's make the Senate blue. All y'all get out and vote Democrat. Vote Democrat, change the laws, find out what's going on. Today, on another note, is my baby sister Indigo in heaven. Happy birthday, Indigo Blue. Rest in peace. That was my baby. I'm scared of you, buddy. And my little protege. I love you, Indigo. I hope you hear me in heaven. That was a sweet, sweet queen. Sweet, sweet queen. I will see you guys in Indianapolis on November 9th and 10th. Yes, I am opinionated, and I'm insightful. I'm a little fat right now, too. And I will see you in Chicago for Miss Gold Coast on November the 12th at the Baton. And King and Queen will be in Indianapolis with Ray Sean and Veronica Castro, Miss Coco Van Cardi, and my baby. So, yes, please, please, please utilize your right to vote. Remember that mental illness is a real disease and it happens more and more prevalent in the black community than we want to talk about. But we're seeing it publicly with Kanye West because he's on TV with Donald Trump's dick in his ass or something. I don't know what's going on. I don't know who topping and who bottoming. Who gives a damn? Kim Kardashian, you can have his crazy ass. We don't even want him in the black community. You can have his ass. Laquan McDonald's family, I'm so sorry for your loss. What's that child's name? Van Dyke that killed Laquan, the police officer. Look at it. Look at him. Look people in their eyes. When next time y'all see him on him, look in his eyes. But you see all kind of pitchforks and fire. I'm telling you, there's some walking devils around here, and they ain't just white. It's some all different races, all different colors. So this is Coffee Time. This is Flame Monroe. You may not agree with my opinions or my views, but I said it. Bye.